This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shaw.
We have arrived in Sector 112 and request targeting data.
Hello everyone, this is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard the Starship in Normal Prize for another episode of Genesis Rising. Alrighty, in the last episode, we helped In the last episode, we came in contact with Fax's brother. Fax is the trade guy from the previous episode, 2 missions ago, who we killed because he was trying to steal stuff from us, even though we were helping him. And he was telling us that there were these altars that would summon a god that was going to try to destroy the universe, and we were tasked to help stop things from destroying these altars. When in return, the Defiance was destroying them because it was not trying to summon a god. It was actually navigation points for primitive space-faring species. So yeah, kind of a weird mission. There's a lot on the map for that mission, but you don't really do a whole lot. So it's one of those weird ones. And this one, in this next mission, we are continue to explore the galaxy or the universe, looking for signs for the universal heart. And about halfway through this mission, the recording is going to get a little bit different because I'm still recording the footage that I lost when I realized my mic wasn't on. So about halfway through, you'll notice that I kind of like freak out and be like, "Oh my god, I recorded so much and I didn't have my mic on." So yeah. Let's get into it. Let's get into this mission. Figure out who the cold ones are. Cold white world.
The system is freezing. Let's find what we need and get out as soon as possible.
One comment I have about that, this is space. It's always freezing.
We should take a look around the system and see what we find. These carcasses should provide good fuel for our vessels.
Waiting. Don't worry, the main ship will be here soon. There it is. My massive armada of fighters. Alright, let's go ahead and grab these resources. I'm not going to harvest the whole resource because in the footage that before I found out that my mic wasn't working, I already harvested all this stuff. And I'm just trying to get caught up to that one. Not much actually happens, and we just sit here and harvest the stuff while this patrol goes back and forth and just does nothing. So we're not really going to do anything, but I do
require resources.
Want to grab those genes on top of it, though.
You require resources.
That much I do want to do. I want to get those genes. Boop. And boop. Alright. Let's all get into formation. Let's put everyone back the way they were.
For the human race.
Brr, 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 brr.
Straight through unity. Ready and willing. Ready and willing. Strength through unity. Command us. Ready and willing.
Oh, and I did build one of the medium class vessels because I talked about it in the footage that I deleted. So I'll talk about him a little bit.
For the human race.
Yeah, just let me get everyone formation. At least I think I got him built. I should have him built. All these are secondary.
Command us. For the human race. Strength through unity. Command us. Command us. Ready and willing.
Oh.
Command us.
Two.
Command us.
Oh, looks like we actually got too close to him. Alright.
They will suffer.
Everyone get down here. Fight these things.
Time to die.
No, I actually built them in this episode. That's right. Or in this submission. Because I didn't lose, like, any fighters. And that patrol is dead. Fantastic.
Excellent tactics.
Okay.
On our way.
We're not going to spend, like I said, we're not going to spend the time gathering this stuff because I've already done that in my other footage. And it's literally all we're doing is just waiting to harvest it. And it takes a long time. I forgot to put you.
Wish is my command.
Need fluid.
Okay.
What needs
Follow.
changing?
You follow. And I don't know if it was this video or if it was the other one.
Genius genetics.
But I did put a shield, and I think it was one of these things. Some special abilities on the lab because it makes sense that the laboratory would have those. Now I could put a shield on one of my units, and I could put one of the enemies asleep. Now, if I'm actually going to use that, that's a completely different story because there's more abilities I have to micromanage. I just said G for guard. That's not what I want. Whatever.
On our way.
Let's move. I'm gonna move to this area, I believe.
Positioning.
Need fluid.
Strength through unity.
And then you could get rid of you. Is it here? Yeah, I think it's there. Yeah, I think this is the first area too. And yep, and then we head up in that direction. Okay. Group
Where
one,
do you want me?
move in this direction.
Where do you want me? On our way.
2 there.
Positioning.
Group 3 there. Let's go kill the things that are guarding this area, these little cold white things. I love these ships. They look so freaking cool. They're so chrome.
Time to die. They will suffer.
Alright.
It's changing.
Shield on the Omni Cruiser, please. Thank you. Let's do as much damage as we can possibly do.
Order is not possible.
That. Boom. Big explosion. If I do remember, I did go to diplomacy, and yeah, she still has it. She has the reconstructability. This is a really, really cool module. We can only have this once because it's not a gene, it's an ability you put on your ships. It allows you to instantly revive down ships, friend or foe. It does have a long time till it recharges, but this allows you to, like if you lose a handful of ships, you can just do that and then just rebuild some of the ones that you lost. So it is a really, really, really cool ability. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and start harvesting this stuff here. Go ahead and
fluid.
grab
Extracting resources.
the resources.
Extracting resources.
And I will see you guys once we have these resources harvested. Okay, we are almost done harvesting all the resources in this area. We have about 25,000 blood. That is a crap ton. We are looking really, really good on that. And as soon as this guy is done, I will tell him to guard our main guy. Bless me. Sorry about that. Spring is finally here, so we're gonna be sneezing a lot. Anyways, I'm still a little bit frustrated at myself for not checking up on my microphone software. I recorded 1.5 hours of this game without my microphone on. I am so good at my job. Well, normally my microphone software automatically starts up when I turn my computer on, so I'd never really, worry about it. But every once in a while, I don't know why, it won't start up automatically, and today just happened to be one of those days. But anyways, let me go ahead and move my T out of the way.
On our way.
Let's get all of our guys
do you
into
want?
Coordinates acquired.
Genius genetics.
You follow him as well. And we're gonna go over here and explore this area, because I think we have this area to go, and then that area, and then that area. But apparently there's going to be a lot of resource farming on this mission. I've been recording this for 45 minutes, or I don't know how long we actually are in the video. It's probably like 10 or 15 minutes, because most of it has just been harvesting.
Let's move.
It's good for the future, though. We can always use this blood for future combat areas, or for expanding our fleet. I really want to use this reconstructability, but I can't. I think you can only use it on organic ships, and I think you have to have unit capacity in order to use it. I think. Oh my god, more resources.
Need fluid.
I really wish there was a speed up button.
Resources.
But anyways,
Extracting resources.
On our way.
let's grab these resources. We got a couple more genetic modules we can use, and this one has a poison module, which I believe is a special unit. There's not a whole lot here. I mean, 5,000 and 1,000, so that'll bring us over 30k, which is pretty cool.
Need fluid.
So yeah, again, I'll be back once we're done harvesting. Oh, the swarm missiles is an actual attack. Okay, okay, cool. So homing missile fired at volleys, or fired in volleys. And an upgrade increases the amount of missiles that are fired in a single volley. Dude, cool. We might have to switch out some of our frontline units to have some swarmer missiles. Indeed. I really do wish we could activate some of these, although, never mind. As I actually look closer to it, I think they're just gigantic ice crystals, although these ones are in shape of ships. These ones over here actually just look like giant ice crystals. Indeed. Like I said, the aesthetic design of this game is really, really good. Like, you can tell the theme that they're going on for this game. Other design decisions there are definitely some questionable design decisions for when it comes to combat and storytelling and voice acting. I want that lightning ability, but I think only organic ships can have those. The cold ones have a very interesting design. They look like icicle whales to me. I like them though. It's a really, really cool design. Not gonna lie. Okay, finishing up harvesting resources in this area. We now have 31,000 blood. We are getting up to Homeworld Cataclysm levels of resources now.
Mutation on the way.
Alright, everyone get over here. I also switched out a couple of our fighters to have the Swarmer ability,
Ready and willing.
because I'm just really curious to see how it goes. And then we have like one medium class and the rest are just still small. Once we lose a couple more of these small units, we will be replacing them with mediums. Because they are honestly just kind of superior to them. They require 3 maintenance instead of 2. Let's see, they have double the health, even though, yeah, they've double the health, and they have 5 modules instead of 3. So overall, they are just pretty much better. That's why I think their maintenance should be 5. Actually, I was thinking this, but I was waiting for the resources to get done, because, I don't know, that's something I like to do while we're waiting for stuff to happen. If I was gonna make the maintenance, like do a maintenance rehaul, what it should be is reservoirs should be 1 because they're just harvesters. Labs should be 2 because they are kind of important and actually keeping the fleet going. The Havocs, which are the basic fighters, should be 3. The Presecutors should be 5. Because they are definitely a lot better than the original ones. And the large ones, which we'll get later on, should be 7. And then the fleet cap should be 50 the way it is right now. I believe that would be a pretty good balance when it comes to the maintenance. Okay, And let's go ahead and
Let's move.
move in. Let's fight these guys up here.
Excellent tactics.
God's wish, man's command.
Group.
Let's move.
Yeah, whatever. They want to go in a weird direction, they can go in a weird direction.
God's wish, man's command.
And all you guys should be following my ship. Alright.
Strength through
Let's
unity.
engage. Oh, indeed. Hee. Okay, those swarmer abilities are pretty cool.
Excellent tactics.
Boys, move up.
Positioning.
See if we can do some damage to the enemy.
For the human race.
Boop. Cool. Cool. No problem at all. We had a couple of our ships get damaged that the enemy were focusing on, but nobody died. Sweet.
On our way. Where do you want me?
So everyone move up. Our reservoirs are empty
You require resources.
because I had them set to heal, so they healed the fleet while they were being
Extracting
attacked.
resources.
And now it's time to do that thing again, where we are gathering
Extracting
resources. Seems to be the theme on this mission.
Excellent tactics.
So we have 8,000 and 2,000, so that should bring us up to over 40k. So this mission is definitely one of those ones that you want to take your time, so we have tons of blood for the future missions. There is tons of it on this map. We're going to be harvesting this blood, and then we're going to go on the other side of the map to fight the handful of cold whites over here. I don't know why we're fighting these, by the way, but that's just what we're doing. Because actually there's no enemies over here. There's just mining or minerals. So we'll get over here, harvest this stuff, and then I'm assuming we have to fight this thing. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But I'm gonna be sitting here mining or harvesting this blood because there's nothing else to really do. I can't fast forward the game because the developers didn't think about that. It would be fantastic if there was a fast forward button. But yeah, I'm just gonna cut this bit out, and I'll see you guys once we have all the resources extracted. Alrighty.
Positioning.
Just got done harvesting this entire area. Now we have 41k blood. We have lots and lots of blood.
Extracting resources.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull out a little bit of blood from our main reservoirs so that these guys can have the maximum amount
You
of
require resources.
blood that they have in their inventory. So when our fleet gets under attack, they can be used to
Anything
heal.
is possible.
And then we will get ready. I keep wanting to hit the space bar. One thing that this game is definitely lacking. I know we have like a sensor system over here. We can like zoom out and whatnot to see, but we're missing like a overall sensor system.
Where do you want me?
Because this is only as useful as it can be. Stuff like navigating around. Now we're going to go over here. I believe there's no actual enemies over here, at least that we can see. There's 2 things that we can harvest. We'll get those going, and then we will attack this, I guess. That's our only other objective we have left. So, I'm going to go ahead and move the fleet over there,
Excellent tactics.
and I will be back if something happens.
Let's move.
There are a couple of units that are defending this area. Okay, cool. Are they big ships? They are big ships. 2, I guess these would be medium. No, they're heavy. They're 2 large ships. There's a couple, I would say medium class ships. So we have 2 large and 2 medium. We, as the human race, we were supposed to have, we have an armada. We should be able to handle this.
Where do you want me? On our way.
Coordinates acquired.
Let's get our ships moved in.
On our way. Excellent tactics. On our way. Where do you want me?
Positioning.
And we are engaging.
Time to die.
Okay. You boys. Launch your weapons. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Boop. Boop. And boop.
Excellent tactics.
Positioning. Coordinates acquired.
Yee. Now reservoirs and whatnot are up here. They're actually already depleted.
Need fluid.
Interesting. There is a possibility we may actually lose a couple ships. I am not against this.
Order is not possible. Impossible.
No. Okay. We didn't actually lose a ship. Interesting. We do have a couple of ships that got really low on health. Alright. Reservoirs.
Need fluid. Extracting resources.
Go ahead and grab me
Extracting resources.
those materials from those ships that we killed. In my lab.
Anything's possible.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you have abilities now.
On our way.
I need to use those abilities when we get in combat. Kinda just forget about them.
Need fluid.
Alright.
Extracting resources. Extracting resources.
Go ahead and start extracting more resources, get the fleet healed up, and then once we get done harvesting this area, we'll move into this area and see, or move into the like statue area, and then see what happens. Those are the last enemies that are on the map. And then apparently there's one all the way back here.
Strength through unity.
Oh, that's my unit.
Let's move.
That's my boarding guy that I totally forgot about.
On our way.
Possibility I might just, yeah, let's switch him out for a missile guy. Because until I actually need that, I probably won't actually do anything about it. And since we have the ability to take over enemy ships when we destroy them, I don't know if I'll actually really need that unless the mission tells me to actually use it. So, go ahead.
Command us.
Group 1. There we go. We now have another main fighting unit. Everyone healed? Everyone is healed. Sweet. We're going to get another 6,000 resources. We'll be close to probably 46, 47k once this is done. But anyways, once this, I'll be back once the harvesting is complete.
Air resources.
Okay, we are harvesting the last bit of resources in this area. We now have almost 47k resources. That's
Extracting resources.
amazing. I think we started this map with like 10 or 11,000 resources, so definitely worth taking your time and getting all of the resources on this map. To let you guys know, the battles have probably only been taking 10 or 15 minutes, but I've been recording this map for about an hour and 30 minutes. So about an hour and 15 minutes is just gone to harvesting because there's no way to speed up the game. But this will be useful later on in the missions when we get in fights where we lose our fleet and we need to quickly rebuild it. I'm hoping to lose some of our small ships so I can replace them with the medium-sized ships, but so far we haven't really had a whole lot of issues. So with the reservoirs having a decent amount of blood and just having them heal the fleet, it's working pretty well.
Mutation on the way.
So let's make sure that both the reservoirs
Need
are
fluid.
guarding the main
Need
ship.
fluid.
They are. Sweet. Let's get ready to go up to this tower thing and
On our way.
blow it up or talk to it.
Excellent
I don't know. Don't really know what we're supposed to do in this mission. I'm assuming we're supposed to be the alien-hating mongrels that we are.
Where do you want me?
Look, pirates are coming.
Captain, we received a distress call from those
Excellent
ice alien
tactics.
ships.
Soldiers, aid us against these pirates.
Excellent tactics.
You do know we killed like most of your reinforcements, right, lady?
Positioning.
Like all of them
On
are
our way.
killed.
They will suffer. Excellent tactics.
So why should I help you?
Coordinates acquired.
What's in it for me? Other than the fact I get to kill pirates. which is pretty fun. What kind of ship is that? An ice mothership? Dude, that thing looks amazing.
Enemy engaged.
It has wings. It's a freaking giant butterfly. Cool. I want to build that ship.
With extreme prejudice.
Extracting resources. Extracting resources.
All right, boys.
31.
Let's move.
Positioning.
Let's help the Ice Queen.
Stations improved.
Time to die.
Hey, Cold Whites are now our ally. Indeed.
Pirate ships destroyed.
Hey.
Require resources.
Cool. Now I guess we get to talk to them.
Activate shapeformer.
Shapeformer. That was a weird lag.
Nothing's happening.
Shapeformer malfunction. Oh my.
What?
Whoa!
Was that a giant butt?
Interesting proportions.
Those were boobs. God dang it, this game.
A little more than you expected?
A little bit, yeah. I have to say, was not expecting to see some gigantic boobs staring me in the face in this game. Was not expecting that.
Are all the women of your race so well developed? The men here must be very happy.
Actually, there are no men here. We have not seen a male in some time, especially one so handsome.
You flatter
Flirting
me.
101.
I'm here on business. We know there is a lapis altar nearby. Do you happen to know where we can find it?
I do like someone who can get right to the point. We've moved the altar to a more convenient location. Why?
I'm searching for the universal heart. Do you know anything about it?
I know about my heart, and it beats for you. Why don't we talk about it privately?
I'm intrigued.
All the girls flirting with me, man. It's because I'm bald.
Right now, I need to know the quickest route to your altar.
Our portal is the most direct route, but please stay long enough to trade goods with us, if there's anything you need. Anything at all?
Well, I did trade with you earlier, lady. But I'll take another freezer item if you want me to. You take some of our blood. We have like so much I don't know what to do with. There you go, lady. Sure.
A portal has opened
was weird.
nearby.
That was very weird. This game takes weird directions. She was aboard the mothership. Butterfly ship. Indeed. We can now pass through the portal. So we done here? Or do we actually just have to go through the portal?
Standing by for orders.
What would be our next objective? Five? How do we pass through portal?
You require resources. Extracting resources.
Well, I guess we just have to get close to it. That would make sense. Alright, boys. Let's approach the portal.
God's wish, man's command.
I will say, some of the cutscenes are questionable. That one was pretty good. I like the comedy in it. This might take a while. I have a lot of ships that have to go through this portal. Okay. Cool. Well, we beat that mission. Simple. Honestly, all we had to do is just stop the pirates. Look at my fleet.
Captain, there are Cybreed ships inside the altar.
Prepare the shapeformer.
God. We're gonna do the same thing for the Cybreed. So I guess the Ice Queen people are like really, really gigantic, which is why we have to shapeform them. That's an interesting technology.
How come I didn't get an invitation to the party?
Unfortunately, the cold ladies brought us here by force, not by invitation.
Okay.
Now, why would those nice ladies want to do a thing like that?
They've decided to sacrifice us to the Lapis.
Okay.
They think it will make the Lapis leave them alone.
Okay. Sacrificial pawns. Interesting.
Well, aren't they going to be surprised when the Lapis don't show up?
Fool. Take a look at your scanners. The Lapis are here. We're surrounded.
What? I mean we're surrounded, man.
I see. Well then, why don't you stop talking and help us fight our way out of this mess?
Okay. Cool. Interesting.
Captain, those asteroids, they're moving and they're on a collision course.
It's possible that the Lapis construct vessels from asteroids.
Doesn't everyone construct vessels from asteroids? That's where minerals come from. Just saying.
They are not going to harm anyone inside the altar. The altars are sacred to them.
Okay.
Let's demonstrate the power of the Organids to these pebbles.
My god.
We can use the diplomacy interface to call the Cybreed to assist us.
Interesting. Did the game actually ever autosave? Are we on a different map? Or are we on the same exact map? We might still be on the same map. But anyways, I gotta end this episode because it's been going on for an hour and 42 minutes. So, yeah. I will continue this here in a moment because there's no autosave. I need to continue to recording it until we get through the actual mission. But yeah, the ladies, the cold ladies are very interesting. That's all I'm going to say. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please leave a like if you did. If you like what I do, consider subscribing, and I'll check you guys out in the next video. Until then, this is Captain Soban signing out.
Oh, yes, yes, please, yes, give me some of that blood. Oh, it's so delicious. It's so nutritious. It's so good for your teeth.